Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes before we start. This is also for allowing people to join live on Facebook. We are both recording and live on Facebook, but 2 minutes and we'll start. All right, let's do this. The last power-up call of the year. You can already see it. We have the Vice President of ASEA Europe on the call today, Edouard Gug. Thank you, Edouard, for taking the time to join us today. We're going to do it a bit differently today because we had a promotion last month, which started on November 25th and ended on December 4th. And what we also included in this promotion was that everyone who purchased a holiday pack would be entered into a drawing in which we are going to give away right now on this call 8 prizes, product prizes. So we will have 8 winners, and this is all I have to do today on this power-up call, just to announce the winners. And I found a website that can be used for this. So we're going to give away 3 Renew Advanced skincare systems, 3 Redox Performance products, and the winners can choose their favorite one. And I'm also going to give away 2 times the 25 Renew 28 sample tubes, which are great products to just carry on in your bag or use for prospecting. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to explain a couple of things on how this will work. I found a website called, I hope you can see my screen, a website called Wheel of Names. And what I did is everyone who purchased one of our holiday packs, more than 700 people, by the way. So thank you so much for helping us out with this promotion and buying a nice gift to give away or for yourself. But what I did is I entered all these names, 732 in this list. Just to be sure, to explain this, I'm going to shuffle this a bit so you know that there are more names on it than just these. They are all these names are on this wheel. You cannot see it because there are way too many, but it doesn't matter. It works the same. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to click on this wheel. It will spin and it will announce a winner. So I will do just that. And our first winner is Danielle Lepever. Now I will click on remove because this will remove her name from the list. It's also when you purchase multiple packs, holiday packs, you are on this list more than once. But by removing this name, it makes sure that this person will not win again based on one purchase. And the second winner of the Renew Advanced Skincare System is Daniela Rosa. Maybe Edouard, you can make a drum ruffle or sing a song. I know this might take a bit long, but the third winner, Orsoyan Nimet. And now we are going to announce the winners of the Redox Performance products. And the first winner is Shirley Meeks. And this is going to be tricky for me, but Anne Sinove Drage Hasselberg, congratulations. And the sixth winner and the last winner of the Redox Performance products will be Laurent Kiss. And now the last two winners who will get 25 Renew 28 sample tubes, starting with Attila Varga. And then the last spin. Yvonne Johannesström. Congratulations to everyone. You will get an email. I'm not assuming that everyone is on this call, but this was the best way to do it live, and that you can all see that we're not picking our favorite winners, but that it is a real drawing. Congratulations again to all the winners. And now I'm going to hand over to Edouard. Thank you again for joining, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
Thank you, and good afternoon to everyone. Thank you for having me in this call. So as you notice, we are also very eco-friendly, right? No paper involved for this draw. But again, congratulations to all those winners. The winter sales promotion we just had was very successful, and I would like to share one figure with you. You know, every time we launch something, and for those of you who attended the emerging leader training, you will know what I talk about. We always define targets, right? What we want to do, what we want to achieve, and one thing you should do with target is to be able to measure it. So we define a number, and our target was 600 pack to be sold during the winter sales promo, and we sold close to 1,000. So I also wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you. This is definitely something we will keep in mind also for next year. Give me 1 second to share my screen, please. Because it's the end of the year, I believe this is a good time to reflect on what we did in 2022. And as I did review this year, as we review this year together, I think for many of us, it has been presented again with unique challenges, of course, globally, on the corporate side, but I believe also for some of us personally. But after this time of reflection, I think that we can look forward with a lot of optimism and also with a lot of confidence into a very bright 2023. You might have seen this from our CEO, Chuck Funky. Chuck, in his year-end message, said something which I would like to highlight also in this call. Chuck said that direction is more important than speed. Direction is more important than speed. And I believe this is even more true right now when you see that many companies collapse because they are not strong enough. So we used to say that at ASEA, we are not the fastest, we are not the sexier, but we are strong, we are stable. And our purpose is to build a legacy, and we have a long-term vision. So direction is more important than speed. And when you look at the last 2 years and all the obstacles and how many people and many companies did struggle, I feel even more confident to be part of this company. And I believe the question we should ask ourselves at the end of this year is, did we make progress in meaningful ways in the things that matter the most? I think this is a very important question. And I believe that we did. And I would like to take the opportunity of this power-up call to have a quick recap of 2022 and look at what's happened. First things, for all of you who attended our events, you are all aware of our brand promise. Our brand promise is we power potential. And this is based, of course, in different brand pillars. And I would like to emphasize on two of them today. The first pillar is we are redox, right? So ASEA, of course, is the first company to promote the power of redox at the cellular level. And until now, as of today, no other company can do what ASEA is doing. So this is the first pillar, we are redox. The second pillar is we are innovation, right? Since our foundings, since no more than 10 years, we have been redefining the health and the wellness at the cellular level. And the combination of those two pillars, so the combination of redox and innovation, result in the creation of unique and very differentiating products. So we are not talking about an holistic and total solution to cellular health. So you used to have the drink and the gel, Renew 28. You used to have the former Renew Advanced skincare line. But know that the drink and the gel, this is only one part of the system, right? If we want to keep it very simple, and as we recap the 2022, the drink and the gel, they prepare your cells and they enable your cells to be activated by the two new lines we launched in September in Europe. The ASEA Redox Performance line with Mind, Mood, and Energy, of course. And as I mentioned, we did revamp the Renew Advanced skincare line. So this is something we are very proud of. After a bit more than 3 months, we see a very good usage, both of the new Renew Advanced skincare line and Mind, Mood, and Energy. So if you did not try it yet, I can only encourage you. And of course, especially the skincare products are also very good gifts in this Christmas period for your beloved one. So this happened in the 2022 product launch. And one thing I also would like to share with you, you might have seen this already in the newsletter you just received a couple of days ago. The ASEA Redox Performance line, so Mind, Mood, and Energy, were tested, were WADA tested. So WADA is the World Anti-Doping Agency, and very happy to share with you that the third-party laboratory did not find any prohibited substances based on the World Anti-Doping List Agency. This is also very important for you, I believe, because with those products, you can also reach out to a complete different kind of people, right? Those products, for example, suits very well for people doing a lot of sports. We have a lot of athletes using Mind, Mood, and Energy. And by the way, the request to have those products WADA tested came actually from European athletes who are taking ASEA and who really strongly believe in the self-performance line as well. So I can only encourage you to use it as an argument as well. What else in 2022 related to the new product? Well, we have this group of those 12 beautiful individuals. Those ladies are our Renew Advanced Skincare ambassador. If you attended the European conference, you saw them on stage in Budapest. So they received the product, they received advanced training, and they are of course also available for you if you have any question. If you attend the weekly Wednesday product training, you should also be used to hear from them about their stories, about their testimonials, but also about the sales tips and how to sell and how to market this new line. Also on the ASEA Redox Performance side, you saw those beautiful people on stage in Budapest, so very similar to the Renew Advanced group. Those people received advanced training for the ASEA Redox Performance line, and part of their activities also to share with all of you and to be available for questions. So as you can see, there are people from different countries speaking different languages and covering almost all the key languages we have in Europe. So if you recognize any who is part or not of your group, feel also free to reach to those people. Of course, we had the training managed and coordinated by Natalia. We were very lucky, and we had the chance to welcome also corporate speaker. Many of you, I think, know Akiko Larkins is our senior brand manager over beauty. She is based in the US. And of course, our a very special person, Dr. Roberto Volpi, who dedicates a lot of his time and a lot of his energy to ASEA to share about our technology and also to be available to answer questions. So I also would like to take the opportunity today to you to say thank you for attending this training, and thank you if you were part of the guest speakers. Something which is just available as of today, so the timing is very good to share with you. So as you know, ASEA is a very global business, right? Only in Europe, we are open in 22 markets. We talk about 16, 17 different languages, and sometimes it's very easy to lose the overview. Sometimes it's not easy to find the tools, right? And what we did, what our marketing team led by Juja did, they created two overview where you have all the tools available for the two product categories. So on the left, about the ASEA Redox Performance line, Mind, Mood, Energy, and on the right about Renew Advance, our skincare line. So we talk about product information pages, we talk about social media shareables, FAQ, flyers, video, training slides, banners, images, etc., etc. So those two flyers are available in your library of the virtual office, and it works very easily. You only need to click. You only need to click on the text or on the picture, and this will open the document you want to have it open. So all the information about the new product are all here, and everything you can see are links again directed to the final document. So I can only encourage to leverage this, to use this. We share this with leaders already this afternoon, and we already got a lot of positive feedback. Many leaders saying they will share with their team. So we believe that those one pager can be very useful. Instead of sending several documents, you only have one page to send. And yeah, I'm also looking forward to hear from you, to your feedback. But looking at the first information we received, we are confident that this can also help to build your business and help to share with your team. So this is on the product and document sides, but ladies and gentlemen, the most important in this industry are people. And I also would like to take the opportunity to highlight and reward again Annette and Zoltan Barnay. Annette and Zoltan received in 2022 the Business Builder Award of the Year. So this is a very unique reward on a global level. This is only once a year at a global convention. So Annette and Zoltan, I don't know if you're on this call. I don't know if you will watch the recording, but again, congratulations from our side. This is well deserved. 3 months ago in September, we also had our largest European conference. We were more than 1,200 people coming to the beautiful city of Budapest. So again, thanks to all of you for investing time and putting a lot of energy into this conference. This was a great experience, I think, for the most of you, and we are very thankful, of course, as individual and as a company for this great event. Remember, before the event, we also had the emerging leader training. Part of our job is to support you to develop your skills. Part of our job is to create the best environment for you to develop ASEA as a sales business. And we believe training is part of this environment. So this emerging leader training, if you were not part of the qualifier, what was it about? We talked about change management, we talked about change readiness, we talked about time management, we talked about effectiveness, etc., etc. We also had wonderful incentive trip. The picture you can see here, well, obviously this is in the beautiful city of Paris. This was our global legacy trip. And from Europe, you can see that Annette and Zoltan, of course, were part of the qualifiers. We also did enjoy in July a wonderful Diamond Summit on the island of Dominican Republic in Punta Cana. From Europe, Cecil and Espen qualified, were amongst us. We had Annette and Zoltan, of course, who qualified, Aydun and Pal and Annie Christian from Hungary as well. And the other incentive trip we did this year was the Ascent trip in Cyprus. We had over 16 people from all over Europe qualifying and attending the wonderful trip on the island of Cyprus. I also mentioned it, we had a very successful promotion in 2022, and I'm doing this recap with you as well, because what was successful this year is of course something we want to do again in 2023. So I also want to take this opportunity not only to reflect on the past 12 months, but also to give you some hints on what you can expect in 2023. The Summer Champions Incentive, remember, this was a cash reward for our top 25 enroller over a 6 weeks period in summer. I also would like to give you an update on the Advancing Life Foundation. I think that many of you are familiar with this. This is something which is, needless to say, very important for us as a company as well. So earlier in this year, the Advancing Life Foundation founded 5 wells to be installed in Africa, in Ghana. And of course, the purpose of those wells was to give clean water to the local population there. These wells also did allow more than 8,000 people to have access to water that will not get them sick. And I'm sharing this with you because in September, during the Europe conference, enough money was raised thanks to the participant to install an additional well. And so the money was raised in September and the well was completed in October. And this additional well now help thousands of people to have access to clean water. What we need to know as well here is many of those wells are installed in very dry area, right? The people you can see in the picture used to walk up to 5 kilometers to fetch some water, and because of the distance, they were not able to fetch or to carry enough water for the animals or even to bath. So we as a company, of course, the Advancing Life as a foundation, and of course the people in Ghana are very thankful for all the money raised in September, and this can now help them to have access to clean water much closer to their home. So again, if you were part of it, thank you very much on their behalf. And if you would like to donate or participate, I can only encourage you to also have a look at the Advancing Life Foundation website, or to reach out to us to get more information. This is something very important here at ASEA. So again, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you very much. So now I think you're also curious to learn about what is coming in 2023. There are some things you already know, right? The convention, global convention, will take place from the 21st to the 23rd of September in Dallas, in Texas. The tickets are already available, so I can only encourage you also to leverage those global events to build your business. The Ascent will take place in Croatia, in Dubrovnik. We are right now in the middle of the qualification period. We have more than 60 European associates on track to qualify. We have another 60 who are only slightly behind the qualification criteria. So very, very successful. And if you're not aware of what I said, please reach out to us. We would be very happy to guide you through the criteria. It's never too late to qualify. The Diamond Summit as well, we are also in the middle of the qualification period. The Diamond Summit going to the island, the US island of St. Thomas, later in summer 2023. The Summer Champions, this is something we want to duplicate in 2023, right? Let's get inspiration from what is working. Let's not always start from a blank piece of paper. So if this was successful in the past, we want to duplicate it. The same for the emerging leader training. We will launch a new 6 months qualification period in 2023. The physical training will take place early 2024, but the qualification period will start in 2023. Something new for you in Europe, at the end of the first quarter next year, we will launch what we call the Variety Pack. So what is the Variety Pack? It's very easy. It's 10 sticks of mind, 10 sticks of mood, and 10 sticks of energy in one single pack. Why are we doing this? We are doing this so that people can also test what their favorite product is. And we also did learn from you. We also did listen to you with a lot of feedback that you believe this would make a huge difference in how you can sell, how you can market self-performance. So I'm looking forward to having those Variety Pack in Europe as well. So look for the end of the first quarter next year. And the last thing is this picture here. This picture, I'm sure you recognize it. This picture is from Marrakesh. So yes, on top of Ascent, on top of the Diamond Summit, we will organize a European incentive trip to Marrakesh. But I will not share too much detail with you today. I would like to invite you to attend the next Power Up Call, the first Power Up Call on January 18, and Renda will share with you all the details about this incentive trip. The trip will take place in October, but the qualification will start on the 21st of January. So if you like Morocco, if you like to travel, if you like to have some fun, do not miss this call. And as some borders open and there are less and less requirement, we are very happy to, on top of cash reward like we do with the Summer Champion, we are also very happy to go back and offer you some incentive trips. Well, I hope you're excited. The format of this call did not allow me to see your face or to hear from you, but I hope you are excited whenever you are watching this. Some more important dates. If you sponsor more than 2 people over the last 12 months, you should have received a link to a survey 10 days ago. Why do we send this? It's because we want to receive your feedback. I believe are 2 main things, mostly in our industry. The first one is trust, and the second one is communication. And I believe what lies at the foundation of every success is trust and communication. And on the other side, what lies at every failure is a lack of communication and also a lack of trust. So we really want to listen from you. We want to identify your needs. We want to provide you with tailored tools. And very important, we want to resonate with the average customer, right? Sometimes in network marketing, we are using complicated terms, right? Sometimes we need to make it simpler. We need to make it easier in order for us to target and to reach out a new demographic. And I believe this is especially true in the last 2 years, because the customer experience takes much more importance than the product alone, right? And this push, so the influence of the customer, this push us as a brand to adapt. So if you did receive the link, I would really appreciate, and I'm asking you please to take the time. This will take you around 10 minutes to answer. And this feedback is really, really important for us to listen from you and to know what to prioritize as a company. The survey will remain open until tonight. Also, what is coming next year, we aim at implementing new trainings. So trainings around social media and how I can leverage live stream shopping to increase sales. And also we want to implement new trainings about how to talk about ASEA, what we call the do and the don'ts. Something which is very far away, but if your calendar already goes up to 2024, I also would like to encourage you to save the date. Our next Europe conference will be on the 24th and the 25th of February 2024. So remember, global convention in September and the regional European conference in February 2024. And of course, in the meantime, if you plan to organize any physical events, we as a company, Brenda, myself, the entire sales team is very happy to travel, to support your event, to talk about anything you want us to talk. Talking about product, talking about strategy, talking about the vision of the company, talking about network marketing, giving training about the compensation plan, about the virtual office. So we are very open. Know that we are here to support you. If your purpose is to develop ASEA as a serious business, we are here to support you. And of course, we are moving into more digital, but we also believe that nothing will replace the physical contact. And there is one word I read in an article a couple of months ago, and I really like this word, is phygital. So it's both the combination of digital and physical. And I believe as associate, but also as a company, this is the direction we should take. It should not be 100% digital. It should not be 100% physical, but it's all about finding the right balance. So save the date. Let us know when you organize events. We are happy to support. We also have financial support in place. So as we enter 2023, I would like to encourage you, and this is my last slide, I would like to encourage you to continue to make an impact. And there are 3 ways to plan your initiative, right? The first one, I think this goes without saying, this is just continue what is already working. And I would like to invite you to do the exercise I just did by preparing this presentation. List what you did this year in 2022, all your initiatives, and then you can also list them. There are positive initiatives. There are initiatives you would say, well, this is neutral. I invested a lot of time, money, effort, but I don't really see incremental results. And of course, there are negative things, right? Also, we as a company, I do this exercise every year. We list what was working and what was not working at the expected level in order to adapt, in order to improve. And at your level as independent associates, I would like to ask you and encourage you to do the same. Innovate is also a way to grow, right? Especially in a fast changing time. I believe that time creates opportunities. And there is a third point, react to emerging possibilities, right? I think it's very important that we all have a plan. It's all important that we have a strategy. It's all important that we have initiative fitting into the strategy. But I also believe that it's very important to stay flexible, right? And when I mean flexible, I mean reacting to opportunity. And you can have different things happening, right? Industry trends, but also external factors, also the sales trend, right? And I believe this is even more important now that it has been with the past. And I will tell you why. You know, I have the chance to travel a lot thanks to ASEA and thanks to my job, and I have the chance to meet with many of you. And I realized something over the last months is, of course, we still need to focus on the core values of network marketing, right? People, relationship, meeting, trainings, those are still very important. But at the same time, I believe that we need to adapt to the future. We need to adapt and we need to anticipate the trends. And there is one trend right now, I think we are all aware of, and if not, I think we should all be aware of. This is what we call the gig economy, right? All the researchers and all the behaviors show that people tend to have multiple activity. When you look back 10, 15, 20 years in the past, you had much more people. They had one job, 9 to 5, one employer only. And right now, especially with the new generation, you have many people. They accumulate 2, 3, 4 different jobs, and most of the time it's because they have no other choices, right? And this leads to something. This leads to more people who are opportunity driven. This leads to a better entrepreneurial spirit, right? And I believe that inflation and the times we are currently living in is even more emphasizing this. You know, of course, there is more focus on health. I think this is something we saw, especially in the last 2 years. But there is also a focus of people who want to diversify their sources of income. And you know, when I went to meetings, to associate meeting, let's say 3 or 4 years ago, if I would have asked a question to someone, what is your goal? What do you want? Why are you in the group? The answer of many people was, yeah, I want to be a diamond, right? Doesn't matter if it's 3 months, 6 months, or 2 years, I want to be a diamond. And I traveled recently to many different countries, right? Central and Eastern Europe, Southern Europe, Northern Europe. And this is true everywhere. No, when you ask the question, the answer is many people, well, I want to earn an extra 300, 400, 500 euro per month, right? I don't want to do ASEA full time. I have 10, 15 hours per week to invest for ASEA. And this is my goal. This is what I want to earn. And I think we as a company and you as associates on the field, this is also something I encourage you to adapt yourself to, right? In the way you talk about ASEA, in the way you present the opportunity, right? Do not only focus on developing people into diamond, but ask the question, because the mentality did change. And not only the my experience tells this, but also when you look at what the experts are saying, what the researchers are saying, the gig economy is taking more and more place into people's life, and of course, network marketing is no exception, and we need to adapt. And to end this call, I just want to give you one example why we should adapt and we should offer more flexibility. When I had some interviews for people who did apply to work for ASEA on the corporate side, right, in the past, they had to convince me, right? They had to convince me that they are the right candidate to work for ASEA. But the logic right now did completely change. I need to convince the people to work for a company, right? So this completely changed. And the same, in the past, the first question, of course, were on the salary. But no, the first question is about flexibility, right? What kind of flexibility as a company do you offer? Do you offer remote work? Do you offer flexible working hours, etc., etc.? So the logic and the behavior completely changed. This is what I try to explain to you during this call. And where I see the opportunity, I mentioned that change creates opportunity. What I see here as an opportunity for you is that flexibility is exactly what network marketing is offering. Flexibility is exactly what ASEA can offer, right? So I think that you really have an opportunity here, because people's behavior, people's mind did drastically change over the last 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, with this word, I would like to say thank you for a very good 2022. I would like to say thank you for your partnership. I would like to say thank you for your trust. And of course, I would like to say thank you for your passion. And I'm very much looking forward to 2023. I'm really confident about 2023, but for the time being, I would like to wish you Merry Christmas, very happy holiday season. I hope that you can all have or spend very good family time. I hope you can all have some time off. The next call on January 18, we will not only learn more about our incentive going to Marrakesh, but we'll also have the pleasure to welcome our Chief Executive Officer, Chuck Funky. So mark your agenda, and again, Merry Christmas to all of you, Happy New Year, and thanks for everything. Bye-bye.